fun over here. You got double the mode, double your pleasure. So, all right. So I'm looking at this right now.
We make a discount.
And all right, so a lot of the skill tree that I experienced, and this is what I had to say about that. It was pretty good. If you really take the time to read everything that has to do with the skill set that you're trying to do, like for example, the necromancer, I see a couple of avenues to go. One's the obvious summoner route, but I didn't really explore the melee route, though I did change it up when I was trying to beat the world bosses when it came to single player or single enemy combat. And that's another thing I really liked about Diablo 4 is that you can change your specs on the fly to match the battle that you're getting into. Like some battles are either going to do really shitty with like a skeletal horde or a couple of golems or something like that. So I can go single player with my DPS on my fucking on my necro and just go fucking ham on that. So let's see. This is this right here. What do you see? Boom, reap. Thank God. I'm like simpatico with my past self from just a day ago. All right, so reap. Reap is fucking amazing. Reap is like my favorite little melee attack that we have for the necro right now, because that gives me, you know, a good a good spot to stand back a little bit, and with the arc of my scythe that I have, I can take out a lot of enemies, and I can really take advantage of my my spacing and where I'm positioning myself during a battle, and let my skeletal horde just go fucking ham and go from there. So I really appreciated that it doesn't just leave me out in the freaking dark. Like Diablo 2 was a little bit bad about that, but after you get to like certain levels, after you hit like level 40 or 50, you can start just getting fucking daggers and fucking just stab motherfuckers, man. It's just badass. Anyway, hopefully we have that going into Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Okay.
Peace.
Let's go ahead and check some stuff out. So watch some gameplay for a minute.
Ooh, simple scythe. Pretty good. Oh, not bad.
Okay.
With one hand.
Alright, so this is the first boss fight that I had. Lots of fun. It's a lot different. I like the obvious differences in classes that you're gonna have when you're fighting the boss. Like when you're fighting boss and stuff in dungeons and all that, and like crowd control is going to be freaking amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. So far I'm leaning toward the necro and the sorcerer as being my first two characters that I make for the Diablo experience here. Let's go ahead and watch some of the boss battle, huh?
I'm not ready yet. Ooh, a pictogram. With some bitch ass hellions, which I ain't got no time for.
All right. Pardon me. Okay, so what I really liked about that you didn't have in the other game in D3 is that you didn't really have a whole lot of like movement. All your movement was largely confined to where you were pressing forward or backwards on your controller or mouse and keyboard, right? But with the slide mechanic here, the space slide mechanic, and the limited amounts of times that you can slide, so you're not just spamming it like crazy and becoming unhittable and just basically invincible, because you could just fucking slide around like a monster and just circle strafe them with your primary weapon and your spells. So luckily they nerfed the shit out of that and gave you only two 2 slides and a cooldown, so you can limit when you're using it. It makes everything more strategic, and I appreciate that. But yeah, when I was playing, we'll compare here this boss fight here with my sorcerer. We'll watch that in a minute.
Oh shit! No, 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 no.
Also, this game, you largely need to map out your shit, like so you're not hitting your fucking map button, or you're accidentally hitting your potions button when you're trying to hit like your number one like skeletal or whatever your action is. They have balance of the 1 key or whatever. I gotta bust out my good my MMO mouse for this game. I think it'll benefit greatly from that. Anyway.
God damn.
Oh, I'm fucking low, huh? Oh wow, I'm like low compared.
Bitch ass hellions.
You know, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay, here's the end.
Yeah.
It took a little bit
I do.
to kill this guy as a necromancer, and it was fun, but it gets a little bit arduous. Like I'm trying to get to the point of that. So let's go ahead and look at my sorcerer, because I know I fought this guy as a sorcerer.
Nice.
All right. So comparatively speaking, the boss fight was a lot faster.
What's up, chat? How you doing? Appreciate you being here.
It was a lot faster than it was with my necromancer. Anyway, let's try like up the thingy here
and all
a little
that
bit.
Stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Yada yada, blah blah blah.
Damn. Okay, hopefully it sounds good. Well, all right. So the difference with the sorcerer versus necromancer. Necromancer has an ability to crowd control like no other, but the sorcerer, when I was getting in there, I had chain lightning and my little lightning strike with my fucking staff, a little melee hit, and I just annihilated everyone. Like, I didn't die my entire time with my sorcerer yet. Well, anyway, let's watch the boss fight real fast. You'll see what I'm talking about. See, look at me. Look at the fucking... Look at the lifespan. It took me like 3 or 4 minutes to get it to down there as a necro. It's fucking amazing. Oh, that chain lightning is goat.
Oh, it's a no.
Like, after you find out what the mechanics are, you pretty much have it like down pat. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I just fucking like just ravaged that dude's butthole with my fucking melee weapon. Not even really paying attention too much, and I already know what I'm going to do. Chain lightning on these minions. See, boom. They just fucking, they just destroy. The bitch just destroys them, man. Look at this. Fucking look at that. That's
Dude,
like
fucking easy as shit. Holy fuck, no way.
That was maybe 2 minutes. 2 fucking minutes at level 3 sorcerer. Oh yeah, that was with my sorcerer. I fucking ate that dude's lunch in like maybe 2.5 minutes. And she has like shit for fucking stats. Also, what I did with my necro, I had a friend of mine knew where all the Lilith statues were, and so as soon as if you get a Lilith statue, it'll boost up all of your now and future tunes that you make in Diablo 4, like now and forever. And it's you know, it's definitely made her have some beefy stroganoff, I must say. because that boss fight that was maybe 2 minutes long, and I annihilated that dude's butthole. As different, it was the case with the necromancer because that took more strategery and planning and cunning, you know, with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and skip around and see some more gameplay.
No way
shall
the
we?
game's that fucking easy already.
Yeah, and see, with Diablo 3, my first character that I made on Diablo 3 was the assassin character, I think. And after you get her with the dual crossbows and a couple of skill sets to where it just can multi-shot, after you get, I think it was multi-shot, after you get multi-shot and all that, the game's fucking over, and you pretty much have it to where like you can just beat the game. Like I had to up the difficulty all the way because I was fighting the butcher and I was just standing back, and it was like with 30 seconds, like, well, life is halfway down. I was like, dude, come on, man, this is the fucking butcher, and I just breezed through this game. And even when I upped the difficulty all the way with that character specifically, I only died a couple of times, like maybe like 4 or 5 times during the entire game. So hopefully I don't get that again in Diablo 4, because that is kind of boring, and I don't want to just like have the game handed to me just because I have a rockin' fucking build. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch a little bit more. I don't even care what you believe. You know, because you were negligent in your youth and all you do is just drink and smoke and all that crap already. I'm just talking massive amounts of shit in this fucking in this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, watch this crowd control here. Lightnings. Come on, hurry up, get past this. Okay, sorry, play damage to his disease. Alright, watch this. This is the sorcerer. Watch as she just CCs everyone into fucking dust. Watch this shit. Just like, just nothing. Watch this shit. Destroy the leggings. The equipment's pretty good. I like the equipment so far. I don't mind like getting something, upgrading it in exchange for something better.
Dude,
damn!
Chain Lightning is fucking badass, man.
Dude, Chain Lightning just eats its everyone's fucking breakfast. They might have to nerf the fucking shit out of Chain Lightning, man. Because like, dude, that's just crazy even for me. Modular meta mashup. Yeah, we're watching some gameplay of the Diablo server slam and all that junk, and I don't have permission from other streamers to just borrow their shit like I'm an asshole. We'll watch maybe another video of like, you know, some other stuff, but as of right now, I might watch something with some with a rogue. I want to see what the rogue class is like. But yeah, there's a significant difference with the sorcerer versus the necromancer already. I think the necromancer is going to be the character that you pick if you want a real challenge to the game and you want to just have an undead fucking army at your disposal. And I love having an undead army at my disposal. I think that shit's fucking fun. The sorcerer is just when you just want to kill everything in the room within like a half a fucking second. I think I proved that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, there's not much gameplay with this because I got drunk and kind of tired and I didn't want to play it, but I played a bunch offline. Let me see. Now, Ashava, the world boss fight was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It sort of made me harken back a little bit to the world boss fights that I had in World of Warcraft. So it's nice to get that feeling again. I wish that I could ban every single one of these lazy motherfuckers who are just like chilling off in the fucking background. There will be like 15, 14 fucking people, and only half the people in the party are actually fucking fighting the boss. And I got lucky the very first time fighting the boss, and I was able to kill the boss. So I got my Ashava fucking trophy. Plus I have the souped up mount for when I play the main game. All these motherfuckers were just standing around during the Ashava fucking fight, and we never beaten Ashava on that second time, at least for me anyway. So that was kind of a bummer. I wish that more people would be punished for deliberately sabotaging other people's games. And I think that should happen a lot more in multiplayer games. We need to stop like rewarding bad behavior, because that seems to happen a whole lot, unfortunately. But whatever. Let's watch some Ashava fucking fighting, because that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. This is a Necro, by the way. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think the Necromancer is really good when it comes to world boss fights. I think definitely the Sorcerer, or maybe another stronger melee character, is what you want to do when it comes to beating the world bosses. But we'll see in the future when the game launches how that feels.
You want to switch realms?
Huh?
You want to switch realms? See if you're doing better anywhere else?
Oh, well, I don't know how to do that, but I'm down to do it, but... I don't know how to exit a game and re-enter the game. I didn't know it was that simple, but you know, I tried.
Might be that the clock...
Any damage, like... Oh, the music's really good, too. Dude, we're doing hardly any damage, like, no one is... No.
5 minutes on the first part.
Yeah, we should at least be like almost near halfway by now. Yeah, we really weren't. And like, see, look at all these motherfuckers, man. They're just fucking over here, just fucking around, playing with bananas.
You want to switch realms? See if you're doing better anywhere else?
Yeah, so this is the shit that we were talking about. Trying to fucking fight this guy. Yeah, it took a long ass time to get the, like, we did really well at first, and then people just started dying on the very first Shava swipe, and they just said, fuck it, I give up, you do it. Like, motherfucker, we need your fucking sword and my axe for this fucking fight. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, we need more people. You're the only one online I know. We have to do this ourselves. It's up to us.
You guys, it's up to all of us.
I don't have time.
And I'm doing shit damage as well. The problem is, and this is the only criticism that I have so far now rewatching it. Okay, I'm not going to put so much blame on anyone. I just think maybe we should have scaled the world boss down to server slam expectations. I think this will be perfectly fine in the main game when it launches. However, maybe it should have been like nerfed a little bit. The Shava should have been nerfed a little bit for the server slam specifically, but then rebuffed to you know, expectations when the official game officially launches. You know, I think that because, and the reason why I say that is because obviously everyone is too undergeared for it, and there's not really any places where, pardon me, there's not enough info that comes out in time that gives a definitive legendary farm spot. There's one in like core something or other, but you would have to have been able to watch the video before the server slam was done and over with. And so there's no way to really get everyone, like if we had like 4 or 5 days, I think Ashava would be toast by now. But alas, we only had like pretty much 48 hours to do this. So I'm going to go pee real quick. I'm going to put this on. I'll be right back. What'd you have, Jabba? I feel like we're not doing an awful lot of fucking damage.
Nope, we are not. We have one more day to do this.
One day is enough to get from 10 to 20?
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
Like make new characters.
Yeah, after I get done with this soon, I'm gonna make me a new character.
Wow.
I'm starting to feel like I got extremely lucky killing this guy the first time that we were actually supposed to. Oh, or getting lucky with the time that I killed, got this first time. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Or this morning?
Huh?
This morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Or whatever time it is. Yeah, I didn't kill him this time yet. What's there to say? I only have so much beer left, you know?
Oh, fatty, get soda. Okay. Alright, so that was pretty much like the Ashava fight in a nutshell here. It's super fun. I really did enjoy it. I do think that maybe it should have been nerfed a little bit for the server slam, but only for the server slam, and, you know, then rebuff back to expectations for the full game launch. But I had a really, I enjoyed it like fucking crazy. I guess we could watch a little bit more of my Necromancer gameplay, because I really enjoyed that thoroughly. And I want to show you, like, the majesty that is Corpse Explosion. Because Corpse Explosion is just fucking beautiful. Okay. Oh, and to talk about the majesty of fucking Corpse Explosion, can we get a standing ovation for fucking Bone Spear? Bone Spear is just a fun fucking thing to have, and I'm so glad I had Bone Spear. Though, I gotta be honest with you, after you get leveled up a little bit and you really get into the game itself, you kind of realize how to fight the boss is a little bit better. Because, like, you know, in comparison, like, just like everyone else, I guess I'm being sort of basic Mo here. But let's watch a little bit of this boss fight as the Necro, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm not ready yet.
This is a lot of fun when you're trying to get your crowd control going on and your fucking people resurrected. But it does take a little bit. God, Bone Spear is just so fucking amazing. What if you're ever going to go with the Necro class, I advise you to put in at least like 2 or 3 points into Reap, so you have some good melee and some good sort of you see the arc that the scythe is making right here, this arc saves your life when you're the necromancer, and it really helps you when you're trying to fight as best you can, and try it with your sidestep dash. It helps out a lot. So I recommend putting some points into reap just straight away. Then when you finally get to it, get your fucking skeletons going if you're looking for a summoner build, sort of a necromancer build. Or you can put it into corpse explosion or something else. Like your curses are really cool too. At the end of it, when I was doing my Ashvara, whatever, fucking boss fight, I had amplified damage and I had Iron Maiden rocking, because those two curses, well, the one amp damage was a little bit of a passive ability, and Iron Maiden was the straight up usable ability, and those helped me a lot when I was trying to CC and trying to solo a fucking boss or just fight the boss. But anyway,